Hi, I'm Rebecca from SoNurturing, and I'm going to show you how this little bundle right here turns into a baby carrier and how you can nurture your baby without having to use your arms or take your time all day long in all the activities that you're doing. I'm a mother of 10 children, and with our 9th child we finally discovered a form of a baby carrier that we enjoyed. It was a wrap, but the wrap was quite heavy, made of a heavy cotton, and not all that nice to look at, but the wrap made me quite hot and made the baby quite sweaty. So I've developed a wrap that's a little bit lighter weight and has a little bit of a different ability to keep you and the baby cool where you need to be cool, and then we have the snuggle-soft fabric to keep the baby warm where you and the baby need to be kept warm. So what you do is you unwrap the ends of your wrap, you open it up like this, and you take your wrap where the patterned part of the material is. You wrap it, put it right around your middle. You turn around and you cross the wrap in the back like this. If you're careful, you can try to keep the edges of the wrap open to keep it kind of flat like this. So when you bring it up over your shoulders, it's a little bit like putting a cape across your shoulders. Makes it a little easier when you insert the baby. Then you just cross it in the front like this, and then you take the ends, here you go, you take the ends and you put it right down through this wrap right here, right like this. And then you cross the wrap again in the front, taking it to the back, crossing it again in the back, and then you bring it round to the front and you tie a double knot in the wrap. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to insert the baby. Here, Bell Bells. Hello. You notice the matching hat we made to go with the snuggle wrap just makes it a little bit cuter and keeps the baby's head a little bit warmer. Ready? Alright, you take the wrap, take the outside across, and you pop the baby in the wrap, put her leg right through the wrap, and then cross the wrap across the baby's bum, just like this. You take the baby's other leg, you lift it up, put it through the wrap, the other side of the wrap, across the baby's bum, and across the baby's shoulder, just like that. Now, you can stop here if you want to, because the baby's cuddled right up against you. Kind of like when the baby was inside you, when she was all safe and snuggly. And babies feel really safe here, but there's one more. The snuggly panel is the one that really locks her in tight, so you feel secure with the baby in there. So you grab the panel, and you can kind of move your body a little bit to lift their little legs, lift their feet. You put their feet right through the panel, pull it up across them and across their back, and it snuggles them right in to the snuggly wrap. And the baby's snuggled right in. It is so nurturing, just like when you were carrying the baby. And here it leaves your hands free. Babies are secure if you bend forward or you need to move around. And you can carry them like that, doing your dishes, folding your laundry, running your errands in and out of the car, whatever you need to do. We carry ours like this a lot for the football games, and the babies just stay in the wrap all during the football games, and they fall asleep, and they have a really comfortable, safe, warm place to be. Anyways, once you're finished with your errands or whatever you're doing, the baby needs to come out of the wrap. I'll show you how to get the baby out of the wrap. You just take the panel, in case they're asleep. You don't have to jostle them too much, it's very simple. Take the panel, you push it down across the bum, and you open up the cross like this. And then you can lay your baby right in their car seat, or right in their bed, wherever it is they need to go. Just the baby down. And you can just continue to wear your wrap throughout the day and put the baby in and out of it as you need to, or when you run into the store, put the baby in it, and when you get to the car, put the baby back in the seat. Just keep your wrap on for your next errand. just like part of your clothing. Or, if you're all done, you can undo your wrap. Just undo the double knot and unwrap it. I like to just take it over my head and step out of it. And now it's time to store it. Now, most wraps are big and bulky and heavy. Take up half your darn baby bag. We all know the bag doesn't have enough room as it is. So, I've made this wrap, as you saw in the beginning, so it can shrink right down to a really convenient size for your baby bag. So what you do is you take the wrap and you just fold it in half. Fold this fabric panel part in half. Then you take it and you fold it in half again. And you'll notice at the end of our wraps for SoNurturing, you'll see that we've made a little self-contained storage system which involves these two little pockets right here at the end. They're little pockets. And you make sure that those hang out from under the pattern piece of fabric, just a hair at the bottom. I'm going to lift it up high so you can see. See how they hang out just a little bit below the bottom? So what you do is making sure that those are hanging out. You folded it in half again, and then a second time. Then I take the edges of it and I fold them in like this. And I just begin to roll. You just quickly roll up your baby wrap, making sure the edges just stay in so it doesn't get too long, all the way down to those little pockets that are hanging out the bottom. And you take the little pockets and you twist them one time and then another time, and then you wrap them around the ends like a pair of socks, kind of. See, here's one, and then around the other end like this. Tuck it right in, and then you can take your hat, because heaven knows it's impossible to keep track of a hat. Take a hat, fold it in half, and you tuck it in the bottom like this, and you pop it in your baby bag, and there is your baby wrap. Cannot beat that for the size and the convenience and the SoNurturing feeling that you get when you're able to wear your baby next to you without both of you sweating to death or buckling or strapping anybody in. So we hope you enjoy your wrap. Thanks again from SoNurturing.